Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine coming to you with a reading. Today will be I'm going to do two anniversary special editions. This would not be for the daily read today. I don't know. They say she look totally different. Yeah, I'm staying around home and it's time. But anyway, I just throw it anyway. I just keep it 100 and keep it real. It doesn't matter. So I got my glasses today, so I don't seem like I'm like, she a teacher and she can't read, but I cannot see. Even when I wear my reading glasses to help out, I said I got to bring out the heavy guns today so I can be able to see. I don't know why it is when I get down here I cannot see a thing at all. So we're going to tackle that today because those are two things I've seen on the other videos. People ask that question, and I kind of want to tackle the spin and see how that where that goes. It leads me with my own um, doing and spin of things. Um, is there anything else? Still running specials, $11 for the month all the way until February 2nd for readings. That's right, I do have that one reading there. I'll get to it because that one takes special thing. But anyway, still doing readings. Please go to my email, which is divineunisols11@gmail.com. There you can ask me, and then we can make arrangements of how we go about making you taking advantage of the $11 special for 30 minutes. Let's see, is there anything else? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today would be the eve of my anniversary. This would mark 1 year that I said yes to saying, okay, we're looking at all the YouTube channels and everybody else saying, okay, yes, I can do this too. And that's like, I'm gifted. I can read cards. I get messages. I get visions. I think I can do this. I'm going to go ahead. So at that same time, it was sparked from my divine masculine making the decision to make a serious commitment with with his karmic partner at that time. And so in order for me to go on ahead and to heal and keep myself busy and not looking at things that was going on with him and his life world affairs, I figured, hey, I'd go on ahead and do this channel because I said, that's my purpose and my mission of being here. And so life goes on. I can't stop because you decided to make a turn. Everybody has their own free will to things, and he chose at that point to go learn something and get another teacher as well for it to help him with his process of healing or whatever he needed at that time. And so with me, I was like, okay, well, I just kind of keep on going, keep on trucking. That's why I told him, I said, well, I always picture myself taking the banner, taking it off the ground and say, okay, you dropped it, but I got to keep on marching. That's the way I viewed it. Somebody else was saying, well, he still has the banner. He just went off to take care of that business. He knew some things that he needed to get himself prepared and ready, and he just chose that remediation teacher, as I said, to be his teacher. And he said coach, be his coach, his teacher at that moment to help him go through some things. As you find out on this unisoul journey that, some things you can't teach your other counterpart. It takes for something else or somebody else something. It could be member karmic situation, be person, place, or things. So let me say, you calling her thing? No, that's not what I said. It depends on what kind of situation your divine counterpart is in. You'll find that they'll have to go find other teachers. Just like I said in one of my earlier videos, those of you all that follow me, I always say, just like the belief of Socrates, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So if it's at that point that it comes about that another teacher needs to come, you're not the teacher that's adequate or able to do that, then you go. That's just like me as a teacher. I could teach good math up until a point, up until maybe by 6th grade, and then after that, you kind of stretch me. It's like, I can't. Okay, what we doing? It's a pre-calculus, it's a pre-algebra. Oh, wait a second. Now, I can help you with some cross multiplication and things like that. Now you out of my own scope, and you have to kind of remember that as a divine twin, that sometimes that's what it is. It's just that you just not equipped. You don't have that or to be able to teach what your counterpart needs at that time. The same thing is if I would even flip-flop it and say that if you would do or become their teacher at the moment that they need all that healing, you might find yourself going through it, that you might say, you know what, that's it, that's all, I wash my hands of him, I ain't got no time, or her, I ain't got no time to deal with this. Matter of fact, I hate him. I don't want to see nobody with the name of, let's say, it's Anthony. Your twin part, your divine unisoul is Anthony. I don't want to hear nothing with the word Ant in it, or Anthony, or Antonio, or nothing with that in there. Cause I'm telling you, he put me through the ringer. I don't want to hear nothing about that damn stuff. No. So the universe knows. It say, well, nah, because you all are destined, y'all two got to do something. We can't have you at that point that you talk about to abort the mission. And you don't want to have nothing to do with that person as long as you got breath and life in your lungs. You don't want to have to do with Anthony no more. So that's not going to work. And so that's why it is like, listen here, the universe say, I know you, child. I'm not going to stick you with him as he's going through all them rough patches and trying to learn himself and making mistakes. We know he's going to work your last nerve. So we're going to go send him over here to this karmic partner, to this karmic situation. Let him kind of rough out them and smooth out them edges on them. And then when he's back, we're going to send you back. Now, he ain't going to be 100% smooth out, because there's some things that when he come back to you, he's got to work out, and you two got to work out. So we're going to send him on over there. It's going to hurt. You don't wonder why. But in the long run, when you find out at the end, when he come back, what he actually was doing, you're going to be saying, thank you, Jesus, that he did not stay with me. Okay, so that's the way, or thank you, Jesus, that Sarah did not stay with me. She belonged right on over there with Ted's behind. And I'm glad that they worked that out. And then when she came over, I got the best of what was going on. Okay, so on to my end with my introduction of that. So let's look into the energies. Let's go into and talk to this divine masculine. So I want to know what the divine masculine. Let's look into your situation. So we're just going to do a channel read. Divine masculine. Clear. Tell me, what is going on behind the scenes that we don't know about? Divine masculine, collective. Okay. What we got here? Nose is itching. Okay, so you said the power of creativity. This is 3 of Earth. So this is a lot of material world thing. Recognition for very high quality work, being a team player. So right now what you say is there has not been any kind of creativity going on right now with you. You have not been given recognition for high quality work. Probably is because you maybe been stressed, or you have not been turning out, or either it's 2 ways. You have been doing quality work and you still haven't gotten recognition for it. Somebody's always complaining about what you're doing. It's never good enough. And somebody said that you have not been a team player, or you have not been a team player. Okay. All right then. Okay, I get some clarifiers. No, you said this. I remember I heard you. Clear. What is this in regard? Oh, the magician. Something has been, okay. The magician and the mirror. Let me read this. I want to make sure I'm getting it right. This is energy. Number 53. I'm looking in the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been in the clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. Knowing and using your true power. Okay, this card upright represents the combination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician. Within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's responses to your choice to use or dismiss. The true power that you have, its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are an alchemist of your life. And just as in all alchemists turn base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny. The mist of the future will clear into brilliant reality. Hold on. Keep pushing. I'm here to shout it. Hold on. Keep pushing. So the female collective is telling you in spirit, keep on pushing. Okay, so whatever's going through right now, Divine Master, you got to keep on pushing. So it seems like to me you're right there on the cusp of something, I would say presto changeo, into something other greater than what's being dealt to you right now. So with you saying this creative power that's going on, it's some creativity going on, but it's like creativity going on behind the scenes. And to other people, it looks like, say, well, he ain't looking like he's doing a damn thing, you know. But you saying, I am doing something, but it ain't nothing that's really got to do with you. And some things that's going on spiritually underneath the surface is really what's changing and happening, especially they saying you in the key, you becoming this alchemist of doing things. So right now you got power, two things in your hand. Those things, that's almost just like I've been saying all along in all my readings, saying these two energies that you got, they coming together and they forming this new third energy and that's been coming up all this week in all my readings. I've been talking about you being this static electricity and rubbing these two things together and coming together and they're creating something new. Okay, so it's something going on behind the scenes, and you're starting to really find out who you are eternally. Like you say, the man in the mirror. Maybe you are, like I'm singing the song, bringing in, looking at yourself, taking some introspection of things that's going on around you, and it's creating this new energy, which is making you want to create this new energy too. Let me get some more clarifiers. I'm going to go to this one. Okay. Can you tell me some more about what has brought this on? You saying it's time to go. Okay. Why is it time to go? Because you got a deeper knowing. Okay. Okay. And it's right now, wherever you are, is not home. Okay. All right then. Is this what is brought on this knowing? This came up too. Because you now want milk and honey. I'm sorry, I'm not showing you the cards because you like you could be saying anything. This came in reverse. This came up, and this came. It's time to go. Yeah. Okay. What's going on as far as, can I see, is that brought on by any kind type of, I ask this, whatever it is or wherever this divine masculine I'm talking to, he's saying that this person is not their soulmate. This came in reverse. Is there any kind of activity or any kind of event that brought this on? There's no passion at this time. And he wants the true love of a lifetime. Okay. All right. Let's get some clarifiers on that one. Let me talk to you. Why now you look at this person and you say, you ain't the soulmate? What happened? Because it's the woman holding a coin. So could that be financial? Or some financial issues? What's going on with that? She's the woman holding the coin, and you want to be the man holding the coin. Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Has she done anything? Let me even ask her, I'll be a nosy. Like, has any kind of current events that happened here? Okay, it said goddess of the moon. So some intuition and awareness. Goddess of the moon. The moon is the divine feminine. I definitely know that. Because the divine masculine represents and symbolic is the sun. Okay. And I want to say also maybe some moon energy has even occurred as well that has caused this to happen. Okay. Okay. So the influence of the divine feminine power, intuition, awareness has been kind of maybe opened up. It's starting to call him in as well. That's also causing him to say, I want to step up, being the person that has the money. And this angel of balance within himself, looking at some things that you're looking in the past. Again, that go to moon back, the influence, almost like the eclipse to me. That might have been happening then. The wolf, it almost looked like the wolf moon back there. That influence, I want to say, I'm picking up, has also been a player. That moon is still happening and occurring now. That those influences and energies are still in the environment. So that has not changed, which is causing him to look at the past. I want to say in some ways unearth some of those things. Now he's looking more towards the light, wanting to follow the light, kind of examine the light, kind of know a little bit. To me, that's like a child looking like in wonderment, in knowing. Is like I'm really kind of intrigued by it. I kind of really want to know some more about what's up in this here. So angel of balance there is also just really trying to deal with your sense of spirituality and balance those things out. I'll look it up just to make sure, but I believe that's what I'm inspired to say, because sometimes they do inspire me. Like, this loving presence holds a picture of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card told you that past is there. In the past, the card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming to your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals, your physical, emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel. Bring her intentions into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. And so, yes, with that, so all of those things is true. So right now, you, again, this goes on now, you're in the cusp of something. Something is really starting with that magician in the mirror. here that's changing some things. So you got to create this balance, because right now, whatever this woman holding this coin here has kind of really kind of messed up your equilibrium. Being in this relationship with this woman here. Maybe it's to me, I'm picking up because I'm scratching my head. Like this person, they held it over your head, literally. Like, you know, hear the coin thing. Say, look, 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 I'm holding it. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't buying nothing. You know, I'm holding everything. You know, I'm in control. So whatever this person here that we're talking about, pretty much she looks very snug. Even when I'm looking at the card laying down here, she look like it's mine. You know, they don't even think about coming this way and touching it, you know, because it's all mine's, boo. So I don't know what you thinking. You know, I made it just like everybody else, so this is my money. So you go ahead out there and you make you some. So don't come bother me and talk about you ain't got money or something else is going on with you and you short. Oh, you short? That's nice. I ain't. So, you know, so you figure out how you gonna do that. So this angel of balance, looking at things from the past, like you say, you're destined for newer and brighter things, and so she's coming along here to kind of call on your angels. This divine masculine, whoever I'm reading for, call on your angels to help kind of balance out the energies that's going on there. Next we have here, we got passion in reverse, which we had the world card. The world card came out here. And so now you're saying, I'm going back and look out back into the world to try to get these answers. Let me look and just make sure, because some of these things I get inspired by it. Say she just reading. No, because some of them, it does have a different thing. I want to make sure I'm not missing any kind of message that he's trying to get across to me. The man in the picture is looking out over a bay above which the beautiful spirit of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. Stop right there. So you want broader options, and that's why you're saying right now where I'm at with this woman here that's holding these cards here, and she didn't held it up in my face, and she didn't held it tight like this is my money. So what you gonna do? Yeah, well, I know we got in this together, and we committed to be in this together, but I'm still letting you know this is my money, that's your money. You know, we ain't coming with no prenup, but I'm gonna let you know this every day. This is the situation. So I don't know what you gonna do. So she might be sitting up there. Oh, Jesus. I hope not. But this is what I'm saying. You might be sitting where that happened one time. I'll never forget that. Maybe that's something I got to kind of get over with that one time. And that's why I said my dad was interested. One time I remember my mom and I, we was hungry. And he did not, mom was like, okay, you go to Burger King, go get, get us something to go eat. And so, excuse me, I'm trying to get that message out of here. Get us something to eat. And he was like, no. He went in and he proceeded to keep on laying in the bed. And mom was like, well, Bertina's hungry. She got to, I had to say my real name. Sunshine is hungry, so she's got to go on here. Can you go out and go get something? And so then it was like, no. And so then I remember that from that point on, that's why Jiffy cornbread mix is always, I have a special part in my life, because my mom got up when and got some Jiffy cornbread and had mixed it, made me some Johnny cakes with some little butter and some jam, and that's what we had ate. But I remember that because I think maybe earlier he had went and got him some Burger King, and he refused to get himself up and go back out and go get some more. Yeah. And I said, nah, look at him. He had whatever. Okay, so anyway, that's what in the past. But this is what I'm feeling. The divine masculine came home a couple of times there. She made sure that her kids, they eating. And he's like, well, I'm hungry. I'm tired. I don't feel like going out. And she's like, okay, well, go on out there. You go and get you something to eat. Now, did you fix me something? No. Oh, I just fixed me and my kids something. I don't know what you gonna do. And he's like, oh, but I had to work the late shift, and it was long time, and and I didn't get anything to eat, and I thought I'd come home, you had something fixed. She's like, no, I had money for me and my kids. I don't know what's happening with you. And he's like, well, you know my situation. I don't get paid until next week. Okay, well, you the man. Go out there and make it do what it do. So now he's at the point of saying that, them kind of situations at this point is not going to work or suffice. Whatever it is, even if it's the man, she's literally holding money issues over it, but whatever it is, she's also at the point that she's holding something of it, and she's rationing out whatever it is. It could be money, sex, whatever, love. She's got no problems in qualms and letting him know that she's the head honcho in charge. I was about to say something else, but I ain't gonna say it. Okay, so now he's like, now I gotta go out the world and venture out and go find something else now, because that's not going. The world is my oysters. It's other things out here. I might not know I'm divine, but something instinctively knows it's something else out here other than this. So that's why he's saying he's looking at the world. Okay, let's look at true love. What about this? Can I get clarified for this? Okay, community. Okay, so looking out. Yes, I am reading for each one because he's speaking to me through the book. Looks like he's got the community card came out. So you're looking outside of where you are for the answers. This card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas, supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit, community as well. This card appears upright, indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people joining a club. Stop right there. So right now, you want true love, because right now it seems like to me divine masculine. Now you're saying, you know what is this twin flame collective? I think I want to be a part of this community, because evidently what I'm doing with right now is not working. I'm hearing him saying that, I look at my my unisoul, my divine feminine. I'm seeing things is working. She looks like she has embraced this title of being a divine oh Lord. Yeah. You have there go mines, my divine masculine. 25. Okay, anyway. Anyway, he done messed my daggone, broke my thing. Anyway, so going out into the community, and then saying, you know what, I think I want to be a part of this, because everything she looked like she got the Midas touch. Everything she touches turns to gold. So this is something I now want to embrace who I am. It's just like what's that movie I seen with the legions, the American legions, the ones with the superheroes. All of them. You got Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, all those different kinds of superheroes that's in there. Hulk, all of them. And he said, you know what? I've been fighting it. I've been fighting it all this time. No, now I can see him. Doctor Who, am I right? I'm trying to go through all the characters I see in the movie. And then, he's like that one superhero that been holding out. They like, dang it, because he was in the movie. Somebody, that was the Hulk. And they were like, Hulk, can you come on? Can you turn your powers on? Because we kind of like need you out here. And then he wouldn't. Hulk and got so upset because last time that daggone one of them damn superheroes beat his ass. And so then he was like, no, I ain't coming out. And it's like, oh, and he's like, but I need you. They need you. And the Hulk came out, and he was like, no. And it zapped right back into him. He's like, but Dad, I need. Like, come on. He do little parts of the Hulk would come out the head or the arm, but the whole thing wouldn't activate. And he was like, well, I'll be damn. And so then he had to go in there and get into that other, that big old metallic thing that he had to kind of get into. to be a part of, and so and become a superhero through that. That's the same thing it is to me. It looked like a lot of times that the superheroes that came and visit this divine masculine, and a couple times he's like, "Nah, I don't want to do it." He's like the Hulk, "No, I don't want to do that because it's too much responsibility and it's too much that got to go with that. And I don't want to be a part of the superhero legion. You go ahead that." And so, now he looking at it, he don't like where the situations is going now. So now he's like, "Oh, but I want true love." And if we had true love, now I got to become a superhero and have that superpower. And I got to become one with the twin flame collectives or the unisoul collectives. And now I want to become divine now. So now he's looking that way. Okay. What has now, and that's kind of going into my next thing about that, but we'll see. What has not caused you, I talk to you, let me talk to my good ones. What change, let's talk to you. What change is brought about to you? Now you're saying, clear, you want to be a part of divine masculine. You want to be a part of this community. Now you want to become divine, a superhero, like the rest of us. What's his cause this? He's got motivation. Oh, okay. Where's my good ones? Good tarot. What has caused this motivation? Clear. I could have asked divine ones too. Let's see. But what has caused this motivation? Seven of Earth. One's motivation, just in case you didn't see. I didn't show it to you. Okay, Seven of Earth. Oh, put my little hands on it almost. Okay, Seven of Earth. Opening to a new strategy, being at a crossroads. A decision to be made. And so this is divine masculine. This is what he's saying. We're going to read it in his own words. He says, as I reflect on my progress to date and see where I stand, I contemplate whether I want to continue singing the same song or change my tune. I am always free to go back to and reimagine what I might co-create. If what I manifest does not serve me as I thought it might, I don't have to be afraid to admit it is no longer for me. Whatever I choose to do, I am not afraid to start over, for I feel assured that spirit will always support my highest good. So now you're motivated to make this change. You're seeing things is not working out with this divine, with this lady. Don't know who it is. Not working out divinely. That's why I'll clean it up. For you in this situation with this woman that holds the coins. And so now you're feeling like, you know what, I see you almost like a person that said, you know how you travel down the road and like you seeing that you driving and you done went and made the wrong turn, like GPS that told you to go down a certain street. And you say, oh my God, I forgot. I should have turned down Turner Street. Okay, now I got to wait until Washington. This next one-way street going east to go down and, to do that. So now you seeing that, you know what, look like Washington Street leads me way better going down there because this is the big name street than Turner Street, which was a side street that has me doing a couple of left turns to get back onto Washington. So I just might as well, because sometimes GPS you have taken that. You say, why am I on this damn side street when I could have just took this daggone main street here to get directed to where I'm going? So that's how the divine masculine is thinking. It's like, I done took this side street dealing with this person. They are karmic or whatever, karmic situation with this woman because it was a lesson. Because it says it clear here that you had a lesson. You found out, you know what, I went down a way that I see that no longer suits me. And now I'm ready to turn back around and come on out of this situation. So this is where you're at, okay? All right, then. So you feel motivation. Is there something that happened and occurred that was brought on? Let me keep on since you're talking pretty well. Clear. Brought on by this person you're dealing with? Can you tell me, get specific about maybe the situation that will act as a catalyst? King of Water. I know this card. This is a good one. Generous, diplomatic, faith, gentle, a good listener, non-judgmental, peacemaker, mediator. It says to me that this is what you're now transforming into. Okay. Deep down inside, this is what is now answering to this situation. You're now becoming very generous. You're now becoming diplomatic, fair. You're gentle. You're a good listener, non-judgmental, and you're a peacemaker and a mediator at this point. So going through this situation with this person, that's why you're saying this situation no longer fits you, because this is what you have now grown into becoming. So you're saying your words that you're saying now is, I honor and respect all beings, including myself. And see that, so that means that you have now came to the point that you now have experienced self-love. And see the commonalities we share in the spirit that is in all of us. So now you're at that point that you're at this oneness. I listen to other voices, blend them with my own wisdom before settling on an opinion, make a decision, or taking an action. So I'm picturing now this divine master used to listen to other people. He has now gotten to the point that he said, I got my own voice. I can hear what you're saying. I can hear what you're saying. But at the end of the day, it still ends up me making the final decision. I gently and lovingly lead others away from fear and divisiveness and into harmonious collaborations. While I was reading that, I'm picturing you, divine masculine, saying really in this situation, you wanted to end it in a very diplomatic way. If it is at all possible to happen, that is really what your that's really what your objective and goal is. Okay. All right. So this, whatever it is, this is behind the scene. Who this divine masculine? This is dealing with this person, this woman. Can you tell me, clear, what is the current situation? Because I want to know what's happening behind the scenes. What's the current situation with this person? Let control of control issues. So this person's got some control issues, and you really wish that they would kind of get control, let loose of this. Allow this situation to unfold. So currently, I told you about this child. This is Shaquita again. She back. Shaquita and Shaquan. The Shaquita out there, like she said, I'm out here doing that. Ain't this the anniversary thing? Right back to square one. Saying I'm out here frying up the bacon and I can go out there and get the bacon fried up in the pan kind of attitude. She really has got a hold on the child, because whatever it is, it could be his child with her, or could a child she already came with it. She really don't want him to have no kind of control, no kind of parenting over this child. You seen that. This is my child. Don't you say a damn thing to my child, because this child belong to me. I don't care if we had them together. Shaquan is mine. You don't know. You ain't got no money. I'm the one supporting him, put the clothes on his back, putting food in his belly. And you ain't did nothing but a daggone thing. You a sad, sorry case for a man. So this is the type of kind of conversation that's been going on between Shaquan and the divine masculine. This kind of thing. Is that kind of demeaning, kind of attitude, condescending, kind of talk that's been going on back and forth between him, which has got him kind of sitting there like, she tearing me down, but at the same time, he been doing a lot of thinking, like, okay. See, when you got a person that's like that, that's doing a lot of thinking, for me, I get a little scared, because I know in some kind of way they devising some kind of damn plan to either kill my behind, get back in my behind, or to escape from my behind. Now that's just me, because I know that from even dealing with my kids. I said either they gonna keep on doing what they doing, or as soon as I turn my back, when I start talking to them in the classroom, they gonna make some kind of gesture or something like that. The angels have been present here. These angels here to me have been more so talking to him. It's like, they probably been saying to him, listen here, divine masculine, you're much larger than this. This is not working out for you. This is not where you're supposed to be at. In your heart of hearts, you're supposed to be with the divine feminine. Why are you here? They're constantly been kind of like, bending over and whispering things in his ear. And so that's why he like, to me, he been sitting there, Divine Master said, I've been sitting there and I've been having 2 conversations. I'm hearing her go on ahead and have this condescending conversation about me, try to knock me down, make me feel low, mess with my self-esteem. I'm listening to her, and at the same time, the angels is talking to me and telling me, you know, this ain't, you know, you're better than this. You can get out of this situation. Yes, you made the wrong choice. Yes, you made the wrong thing. It's never too late. You can always get out of this situation. We're here to support you. That's just like the card said. We're here to support you. We're here. Whenever you're ready, you just let me know. That's why I always say, even with my Divine Master, I said, whenever you're ready to come out of that situation, I said this to him in spirit. Every time, all you got to do is say, listen here, I'm ready to go. I'm sorry. This is not working for me. Please help me find the nearest exit strategy or the way to exit out of this for the highest good for everybody that's involved in this situation. That, you know, somebody gonna get hurt eventually. You know, Shaquan, if you really the biological parent of Shaquan, he gonna be upset about it. But you know, like I told you all before, some of these divine masculines, you stand in and you say, well, what about the children? Children are resilient. Even when I was going through the stuff with my mom and my dad, and you remember that your children are also divine as well. That comes all in that spiritual thing is handed down to them, even if you didn't have it with the karmic. You know, I've seen that on videos. They're saying that they too get some of that divine DNA sprinkled right into their DNA spiral of their DNA put together. So my things is that even with that happening, they know intuitively, them being special as well. Children know. You know, they rather see daddy be happy than him being in a relationship with him seeing fight with mommy, dad don't look good, and then you grow up to be like us, our age, and you sitting there and saying, well, daddy stuck it out, although he wasn't happy in there. He never did go after his happiness. So I guess, you know, because daddy did it with mommy, I just sit here and take it from this woman. And I'm not looking for no exercise because this is how it's been taught to me. So this is what you do. You don't pursue your happiness. You just stick there and you stick it out. This is me. So this is Shaquan, age 21, down the daggone line here. And so now he's sitting up there saying, okay, I ain't gonna think. And then the cycle goes ahead and recycles again and regenerate again, and we doing this all over again. That is not the purpose of why you came, Divine Master. You supposed to break the cycle, because I guarantee you, if you look back at your past, you will see the same thing that's going on as well, that your father did it and his father's father did it. His father went out for bread and milk and never did come back and left your mom deserted or whatever kind of thing, and I got passed on to you. Or again, your daddy never did, your grandfather never did divorce your grandmother, and he got a chick on the side. Everybody know Mary Ann is the chick on the side, but he bring her to the party, and grandma just be sitting there looking at Mary Ann and saying, that heifer, and in the corner, while your dad is talking about, oh, what you talking about? What's the problem with Mary Ann? No, I don't know what the Mary Ann, no wrong with Mary Ann. You don't know over it, Lula. And then you look, and Grandma Lulu looking like, this heifer is up in my damn living room. I can't believe this man brought this heifer up in here. Okay, so this is the thing again. And then you see that going on, and so then you go and perpetuate, and you get up older, seeing what happened between grandma and granddad, and you go and do the same daggone thing. Divine Masculine, your reason for being here is to stop what's going on in the bloodlines of these things occurring in these situations, of karmic situations, to keep on perpetuating and going through cycles and being passed on like the Olympic torch from one city to city, from one generation to another generation. You're supposed to come and start a new total thing happening, a force of energy going through that bloodline of your family. So something about that, when you see it, say, no, stop. I ain't going to do the same thing like that. Let me stop for Shaquan, a little Shaquan. And you know what? I love your mom. I love her because why? She brought you into the world. I will always, Daddy will always be there for you. No matter through thick and thin, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to love you. And I've made this promise to you that that's what I'm going to do. And then from that point on, you try to work with the mom to make a kind of collective effort, to collaborate, like one of these cards has said, to make sure that you do the best for Shaquan, even if little if Shaquita ain't participating or being very open about the situation. You do your part. Know that you are doing your part, and you do it whatever to the best of your ability to be the father. But at the same time, like I said, you could be the best father by showing him an example of going after what you love and not staying in something that you know that you are not happy. Okay? I don't know who I'm preaching to. Whoever see this, I pray the divine master see that. But that would say this one's for you. That's what the situation that you're in with that. And if you don't have children or whatever it is, it's still for you to choose yourself and to say to Shaniqua, you know what, this is really, I really do apologize. Let her cry. I'd like the song I Deserve. Do everything on there. But you said you love me and we committed and we did all X, Y, and Z and all this stuff. Yes, I know. You know what, but I'd rather, to go ahead, you can hate me, whatever it is, I take it on, for the brunt of it, but right now, and she know it too, because that's why she being so controlling, because she's scared to lose, and plus she know it herself, she mad at herself that she ain't got herself into this kind of situation in the first place, because the writing was on the wall from the beginning. It just really was, whoever this divine masculine that's going on. This was going on from the beginning. She's seeing it, the way she out and she's lashing out at him is because she's taking out all her frustration out on this divine masculine. She already knew it from the beginning, and so that's why she's like, I'm going to just treat you like crap because, number one, I've stuck with you. I done made this serious commitment with you. Whatever it was, sign a contract, getting a house, getting married, whatever it was, and that's why she's doing all this extra control thing, because most of the time when people control other people, it's because something within themselves, they feel like it's out of control. They don't have control over something themselves. Okay, back on, he said, you talking, and yeah, I know, but I felt I had to preach that to somebody, or coach that, not preach that, but coach that to somebody else. So now, what do you see yourself going down the line as far as with this this person, this lady? This I call it Shaniqua character. What do you see going on now with this woman who's holding the coins as being a very controlling over you? What's the next thing that you have in the future? It seems like you say, I don't really want to talk about her no more. You didn't talk to them. Okay, all right then. Let me see. Let's ask and see if these cards can they tell me in the future what's going to happen next. Clear. Okay, this did come out, and then I thought of something else. Is there one big catalyst event that's going to occur that's going to be help you to like push you, like say, don't run away from, don't even run, hold on, keep pushing. What's going to help you to say, let's keep on pushing? You got all this good stuff that's happening behind you. So now, Divine Master, what's the next thing? What's the event that's going to happen that's going to help you to push? Remember, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Okay, so now what's going to happen next with you all is you guys, things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in the situation, crying over spilled milk. Now this came in reverse. So things, does this have what you call this one? Things not turning out the way, things are going to turn out the way you hoped, You're going to see the positivity in whatever moves that you're going to about to make. And you're not going to cry over spilled milk. Crying over spilled milk was like saying, you know, I did wrong. Oh, my God. I got with this Shaniqua person. We done brought this little Shaquan into the world. Oh, my God. It's just never, it's not going to get any better. I'm going to be stuck in this for life. You know, I got to see him till you get to age 21. I'm not going to be able to go over the love, go towards the love of my life. I'm here. I just did wrong. I just messed up things. I effed things up bad. Now, that's crying on spilled milk. You ain't even going to go through that, according to this. You're not going to spill milk. You say, I know I did wrong. I did the wrong turn about this, getting into this situation with little Shaquita at the club. This is a beautiful thing, because it's been a whole year about them to slip up at this Shaniqua at the damn club. And for a whole year, for him to come to this point to say, you know what, this ain't it. I applaud you. Divine Masculine, and you the real MVP, because now you have became full circle. You watch always my beginning, my first one, we was talking about the karmic situation, and the Shaniqua popped up, and for you to come, I almost feel like crying, for you to come full circle and now see the light, saying I messed up, I fucked up, I did the wrong thing, and I'm ready to turn my life around and walk out and do something about this situation. This is a celebratory, beautiful thing. If I had some champagne, I would say it's time for us, everybody go get a glass and let's raise it to the Divine Masculine in this situation with Shaniqua, because he done finally got it together. Raise that glass. I ain't got no glass. I ain't got no, oh Jesus, I ain't no glass. I got the mug here. Let us all raise our glass here to the Divine Masculine. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you very much. He finally got the message. This Divine Masculine. May this be the end of this. Long live. We asked, what was the catalyst to it? What was the catalyst event? Which was lavish abundance, giving birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So right now, here's the catalyst. It's the Empress, and everybody know the Empress card is the Divine Feminine. And you got the number 3, which to me means the catalyst is all things come in alignment, spirit, soul, and body. It all comes together. He sees this as abundance. He's giving birth to his dreams, that he's saying, you know what, it's time. It's just time. It's just time. He feels like he wants to nurture himself. And he wants to nurture others. And I would say that nurture himself and nurture others would be like, now he wants to go heal the Divine Feminine from being in this situation, her witnessing him being in this situation, and him saying, you know what, now it's time. I done healed myself. Now it's time, just like what I said at the beginning, you know, you do a couple of healing on yourself by yourself with you in these karmic situations. And then it's a point of it, you 80%, your Divine Feminine's 80%, and then you got that 20%, you two got to work together in doing. Oh, wow. That is a beautiful thing. Okay. Is anything else? Because I kind of, that don't even go with that. Okay. I was going to ask you, but you do seem like you do. Oh, now, I'll go on to the next one and that one. But I'm going to end right there because I'm really happy. That's like a happy ending story with this, because this Divine Masculine, we done been through this journey. Y'all know who's been with me through the beginning. You know who I'm talking to. You know we've been through this with this Quan thing for the beginning. And for him to really finally see the light here is a great thing. Okay, so what's happening behind the scenes is he's starting to see the light. Okay, but he gotta hold on, keep pushing. Okay, do you know what things, let me even ask this, do you know why this one was happening? You know what things you gotta, I know, thank you, Do you know what things you got to surrender now at this point? To really make sure that you solidify that you do this move. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. It looks like to me your body is going to tell you what's your next steps that you have to do. You know, I think right now, even with you being in this situation with this Shaniqua situation, that's what we're going to call this karmic person or whatever it is, a situation. You know, you've been extra tired. You know, you didn't really feel very lethargic, haven't feel like it ain't been no ascension sign. It's a difference when it's ascension and when it's like people working your very last damn nerve. It's a difference between them two. Tiredness. And so your body at this point is really saying, you know, you can feel the difference. You feel energized, like, okay, yeah, you know, this feels good. You know, even when you're going to have that conversation with them, Shaniqua, and you might, if you got a child that's involved and you had that conversation with little Shaquan, both of you are, afterwards, you're going to say, oh my God, you see her crying. You see him crying like, Daddy, why? Why you and Mommy can't be together? I don't understand. You know, even while you going through that things, and she's going through, I knew you weren't about nothing. You know, she's going to call you everything. Underneath there, you know, just go ahead and listen to her. You know, let her say whatever she got to say about the whole situation. You gonna feel like her, like, damn, I feel like crap. You know, dang, my son is hurting. I didn't hurt her at the same time, but yeah, she did hurt me some ways too by belittling me and saying some condescending things to me as well. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be a peace, and I can feel it. It's gonna be a peace that passes all understanding that's gonna come over you, and when that happens, that's going to let you know that, you know what, I did the right thing. Because if that peace that does not pass all understanding, does not come over. And I had that. I'm in some situations like I should be crying, I should be upset, but something about me, I feel very peaceful in what I just said. And that's the same thing that's going to happen with you. I want last thing, this divine masculine here. What do you want to clear? What do you want to say to the divine feminine that's waiting for you to make this decision, waiting for you, because she's saying something's happening behind, because I'm like the divine feminine. It was like something's happening behind the scenes, but you ain't alluding and letting me know what the heck is going on. What's going on? So what do you want to tell this divine feminine that's sitting there, that's on the sidelines, that's like, say, okay, I'm just going to let you do your thing. I'm not going to ask, but, you know, I want to know, and I know I ain't crazy. What is it that you want to tell her about you in this situation? Okay, it's a lot. So he got a nice message for you, which is, have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So have patience. He says, embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. So just go ahead and just go on with the flow about that, you know. So if some days you're upset with them, some days you're okay with it, you know, go with it. That's what I do. The thing is now that when these emotions come, you know, oh, what did I watch the other day? It was really good. There was like, acknowledge it, feel it, acknowledge it, feel it, but don't accept it. So that means don't let it become part of your one. Like you upset about it, you know, just let them come up. And especially with these energies from the moon, it's still affecting us. It's a lot of stuff that's going to be purging up. I know I felt that all the day. It's like, why I'm feeling that? Why I'm feeling that? Why I'm feeling that? All that stuff start coming up. Spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So he's telling you, I know this. We got past lives together. I understand that. So right now, it's beyond the physical. It's beyond what's on the surface. This goes deep. So if it's things and you feeling like you want to check out about this situation, don't let them know that, you know, like they say, some people, they say, you know, I got seniority over this person, or I got carte blanche over this person, because what? We got history. You know, a lot of people throw that out. We got history. Oh, okay. You ain't no just no Joe Smo right off the daggone street. Like, we go way back, like back there, like biblical, like when Jesus walked the earth. That's how far back we go. Or we would take it back further than that. We talk about Egyptian times, when we talk about him and I was working the pyramids together. That's how far back him and I go. Now, I don't know where you come in on this scene, Shaniqua, but that's how far him and I go. You know, I was the queen and he was my servant, and we was in love. And so that's how far we go. It was a forbidden love. So I don't know where you come in on the scene, but him and I got history. Okay, so so that's what he's saying. We got history, so that stands for something. Okay, and the last one, oh, I might not have to do that other video to ask, does he want union? The union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation, and so that means that I don't need to do that other one. We gonna stop right here. I thought I was going to do two. I'm just going to do one. This is the union card. Oh. And he said he wants union just as bad as you do. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, wait a second. There's one more after this. Oh, like, we can stop right there. Stop the tape. Okay, and I can understand this too. I wish that would have been it, and this one came before, but they were stuff. Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. And that's true. That's something I even had to, well, maybe I do the daily, because I was down and made time to do two, so I'll do the daily there. Wow. Yeah, you have to do the forgiveness. We just do. And that's even including me. I'll just be honest with myself too. About the things, about this commitment that you do. That's gonna be a daily process that you have to. You know, one minute you say, oh, I forgive them, and then you look at it and you like, I'm trying to heal my heart. And, you know, whatever serious things, like I know I've seen some of my subscribers have said things of how they've hurt them, and some of these things like, oh my God, somebody you like, I don't blame you for not, you know, wanting to get back into it, you know, with the divine masculine, you know, because that hurt, you know, the situations that they have said about the divine masculine. But at the same time, we have to, just like the old adage, and that don't have to even do anything about what's in the spiritual community. You don't forgive a person for them. You forgive them for yourself. Forgiveness is like asking somebody that you got a problem, and you telling them that you want them to drink the poison, but you ending up drinking the poison yourself. That's what forgiveness, where you don't forgive. And so you've got to, I might reverse it, whatever, but you know what I'm trying to say. I do like the kids. You know what I'm trying to say. Don't be trying to correct me on that. And that's how I sound like my mom. But forgive. Even if you're saying, I'm not even going back with the divine masculine, and you see what's going on behind the scenes with him here in the situation. He's even seeing he messed up. He wants to make some changes. He done went down the wrong road. He's seeing it himself. To me, that would be half the battle right there, for him to know and admit that, yes, I did wrong. I did wrong by choosing this person. Of course, I want him to be with me, but for me, that would also be half the battle, to know that you knew that you did wrong, and you're admitting that you're doing wrong, and you're working on trying to get out of this situation, which you know for you is not for the betterment for you, it's not for the betterment of her, and it's not for the betterment of that child either, if children is involved. To see mom being tied up with a man that he sensed also as a child that he ain't really in love with mommy like that, and same thing, she knows she ain't in love with him like that. Anytime you degrading and you're condescending and you're knocking somebody down like that, so you want to be tied up with that person for the rest of your life, and all your conversations, all that negativity that you throwing out at that person to make them feel little so you can feel big in the same regard, that's not healthy for you. You're going to end up having something. Hopefully not. I don't, wish that on even my worst enemy or the karmic, but you going to end up having some kind of disease or something like that because of all that negativity. That's the festering in your body like that. And that's not good. And then now you really ain't no good for little Shaquan either. You doing all that extra, doing that. So it's best that, let that heartache hurt for a month, or how long it take for you, or 6 months to get that divorce, or whatever, how long it is, let her, then for you be all through the years, and you sitting up there, and you done got some kind of disease, or some kind of ailment, or a condition comes and manifests from all that anger and that hate, and every time when you see him, like, I can't stand that Negro. When he come through the door, all that extra, it's like, why you put yourself through all that? And why you as the divine masculine, why would you sit there and put her through all that when you could easily say, let me just, let me make your life easy. How about I just eliminate myself out the equation? Honestly, you can't stand me. You just doing keeping me because of out of spite. Some of them already know, these Shaquitas in the situation, I already know that divine feminine is this. They just doing it just to kind of keep them in the loop, some of them from the 3D world, not from the 5D thing or the higher self or whatever way spiritually, how we come spirit to spirit and contract. And all three of us said, yes, we need you to come in, the divine masculine, and me myself said, yeah, I need you to come in to teach him this, so when he ready to let go, he'll be ready for me. We ain't even talking about that. We're talking about on this 3D, the physical, the earthly ways of how we thinking about the situation. It's just not worth it. So those of you all that's watching this, I would say it doesn't matter where you are on the spectrum. The thing is, and I take that back. It was good that he ended up the cards on forgiveness, because it got to be forgiveness all around. We got to forgive ourselves, divine feminines, for thinking of the divine masculine in the way that we have been doing. We got to do the Ho'oponopono poem on that. I apologize for this situation. I'm going to say this collectively for all parties involved. The baby, the children involved, the karmic involved, the divine masculine that's involved, all that. So this is what I'm saying to you all. Again, we're going to say the Hawaiian Ho'oponopono prayer on this. To everybody involved, I apologize. Repeat after me. I apologize. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Let that send out there to the universe. Everybody that's involved in this situation. I'm saying that for mine as well. Everybody that's collectively. And we ask and we release everybody for the highest good at this point. Okay? That is the end of my reading. I might not even do no daily because that took a lot. Well, we'll see. I'll see how I feel when I hit the thing button. I might do it real quick. But anyway, so that is the end. That's my anniversary special for that. Because tomorrow I'm going to get cute, get my hair done. That's going to be my present to myself. Yeah, because you like, Divine, oh my God, Divine Sunshine, what happened? You didn't win. Oh my God, please do. Please go get your hair done. I even help you pay. Where that PayPal thing link you got up there? Let me go and send you some money. Go get your hair. We ain't never seen your hair like that. We seen the pinned up. Oh my God. We must help Divine Sunshine. Go to her PayPal link. Go through. Send it to Divine. You Souls 11. I'm just playing. But that part. So I say till next time, stay ascended, stay uplifted, stay motivated. Namaste, namago.